Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday anyways. Sorry I'm late. Little Chloe started coughing before it was time for my live, and I had to go give her cough medicine to her. Good morning, Lisa, nurse teacher, Cheryl Lynn, verbal constipation. It is Stacy, tarot reader. Finally figured out what her name said. Hey, Leroy, good morning. Light Feather, Denise R., Irish Ice. Hope everyone's having a great morning. I got us a few things to talk about. That case we were talking about yesterday morning, police finally did confirm that about the pregnant mom that was killed and her baby took from her womb. They confirmed the suspect's identity. The True Crime Society website that we were reading from yesterday was correct. Taylor Morton is the suspect. She also goes by Taylor Parker. I'm going to get this. Hold on, I'll look at the chat. Just let me get this already set up to be screen shared. Okay. Now, I was confused on one of the posts that was on that website. I got the two girls mixed up, and it's because this suspect, Taylor Morton, she's like changes her looks a lot. Like in this one picture, she don't look very big, but in that Facebook post picture, she looked, kind of curvy girl like me. I can't believe this case is not getting more attention. Hey, Very Mary, good morning. I missed you. I figured like there'd be all kinds of crap up about, articles and stuff, videos up about this, which I've not been on YouTube. I mean, I just glanced at it this morning. Okay. It says, this is what to know about the case. Man, she is one sicko. She's 27 years old. It says Taylor Morton, who also goes by Taylor Parker, is a 27-year-old Texas woman who is accused of killing her 7-month pregnant Facebook friend, Reagan Hancock, at her New Boston home and cutting her baby from the womb. Taylor of Sims, Texas, was arrested October 9th in Oklahoma, the same day Reagan Hancock was found dead. The baby did not survive. Police have said that Taylor confessed to the crime, according to an account in the McCurtain County Gazette News. Police, according to the newspaper, also said she told them she committed the crime because she lied to her boyfriend about being pregnant and wanted to produce a baby. I freaking knew it. I knew that's why she did it. That's why they all freaking do it. Freaking weirdo monsters. Okay, let's see what else it says. The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation told KTAL that Morton was arrested by Idabel police and the OSBI at the McCurtain Memorial Hospital. Taylor Morton had been stopped by a Texas state trooper in DeKalb, I think it's he said, authorities said. She told the officer she delivered the baby on the side of the road, and an ambulance was called, the news station reports. The ambulance took Taylor Morton to the hospital, just over the Oklahoma border in Annabelle, and a doctor there determined Taylor Morton had not given birth. The OSBI told KTAL. Doctors were not able to resuscitate the baby. Morton, who was identified by police by her former maiden name, Taylor Parker, but went by Taylor Morton on social media, had posted on Facebook about being pregnant and has been accused by some online of faking her pregnancy before Reagan Hancock's murder, according to a number of Facebook posts. So here's what we know about her. She's the mother of 2 children. Here's another picture of her. It says 4 months ago. She just looks different from I don't know. She just looks different from some of the other pictures I looked at. Let me just look at my chat for a minute. Hey, Mark. Good morning. Jack's mom. Good morning. Are you following Barrett confirmation hearing? Oh, no, Leroy, I'm not. Hey, Chatterbox. No, I don't watch politics. I think Mark's in there watching it. He's watching something. I know that. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Drop the Discord link in the chat. Okay, y'all's just chatting among yourselves, so I'm just going to continue reading this, okay? Take down some of these damn ads. I can't stand those ads. According to her Facebook page, Taylor Morton described herself by saying, "I'm a wildflower, wild, free, and wicked, with a glow that was never meant to be tamed." Really, lady? You're a freaking monster. Her Facebook page also said that her professional skills, including being a medical assistant, oh, that's interesting, working in office administration, and knowledge of modern phlebotomy. Is that how you say that? Phlebotomy, yeah. What is phlebotomy? Is that taking blood? Is that what phlebotomy means? Okay. She also appeared to have a job at RPM Staffing, according to several Facebook posts she shared on Facebook. On August 14th, she wrote, "Are any of my friends local business owners? I'm currently looking to expand my client reach from Titus County up to a 50-mile radius. Looking for businesses in the Hopkins, Camp, Morris, Bowie County areas who may need temporary employees, full-time and part-time, or help placing employees whom have been furloughed due to COVID-19 pandemic. We are open to boutiques, ranchers, farmers, manufacturing, industrial, food service, etc., you name it. We offer a wide variety of candidates. Please contact me at RPM Staffing Professionals or private message me." She sounds like she's full of crap. Of course. As was reported in the McCurtain County Gazette News, Taylor Morton is also the mother of 2 children. In one post, she showed her son writing, "My big boy," with hearts, first day of first grade. She also posted photos with her daughter, such as one of her daughter posing before a fireplace on August 12th, 2019, with the message, "First day of 3rd grade," written on the photo. And I can't, you know what, guys? I'm really shocked that this 27-year-old mother of 2 did this. I shouldn't be shocked because, you know how the true crime world goes. But I'm just about speechless. Hey, faithful one. Hey, Alex. Good morning. Okay. So, according to public records, Taylor Morton was previously married twice and divorced. She had a child with one of her 2 ex-husbands and a child with another man who was not involved in the child's life. According to social media posts from her friends, Taylor Morton has also gone by the name Taylor Wakasey. See what I mean? This is another picture of her. This picture with this man and this cow, this calf, it looks different than the pictures above. Don't that look like a different girl? What's up with her changing her looks? Really weird. It's almost like she was changing her looks to look like the victim. Me. That's why I got them mixed up yesterday in those posts, I think. It's really, really weird. Okay, let's go back down. So who is this man? I guess that's the gosh, what was his name? Wade. Wade Griffin, something like that. So I don't think he has anything to do with this. She does look different. Yeah, it's Griffin. Morton's boyfriend, Wade Griffin, worked at Circle G Farms and Wild Hog Buying Facility. As advertised by its post, she wrote on August 26th, attention, lots of rain on the way, which means the feral hogs will be moving and rooting up for sure. On a positive note, that means we are buying. Let's put some extra change in your pocket. Contact Wade Griffin at your local Bowie County hog buying facility, Circle G Farms. Circle G Farms is listed on Facebook as an agriculture cooperative that buys wild hogs for meat processing plants. Poor pigs, poor hogs. I know they're vicious though, and they tear up the land. I get it. Why they got to be caught. On one of her most recent Facebook posts, posted on September 20th, it featured several photos of two trucks towing bales of hay. On the post, Connie Griffin had written, "Oh wow, the tale of two Griffins. You got them both on the job. Glad to see them working together. Thanks for sharing the pics and the load, boys." And Taylor Morton had replied, "Connie Griffin, haha, that's me and Wade hauling it." So I'm assuming this Connie lady is probably Wade's mother. Well, of course, they're probably related. In January 2020, the couple and the farm were featured in an article in the Texarkana Gazette about feral hogs. She wrote, "I've been around hogs since I was 13, going on 20 years now, and we've been hog buyers since 2014. We're licensed to hold up to 200 pigs. Every part of the hog can be used, particularly the heart valves for humans. Meat for the world here and abroad. Scrap for dog food," Wade Griffin told the newspaper. Oh, that's Wade. Okay, my bad. "Our goal is to educate why you need not kill, but do your best to trap and contain the pigs, and then get them to a buyer like us or a processor and receive your money." Wow. So they really did have some kind of business. And Taylor Morton added, "In reality, we're pretty much the answer to farmers and ranchers for this non traditional extra income. We are considering running a processing facility in Mount Pleasant for feral hogs only. I've had some conversations with larger organizations, particularly two heart hospitals, who will want the hearts and the heart valves we get. This would be a 7-day a week around the clock facility." And see, this is another picture of her. That does not look, I thought that was the victim yesterday. I really did. Um, I didn't notice the name up at the top, but this is another photo of her. Her looks have changed dramatically, I think. Let me just look at the chat because I've just been reading. Hey, Never Lose Hope. Good morning. We're talking about this crazy case. Hey, Carolina girl. Yeah, there's the link to Discord. Yeah, y'all join Discord. I think she changed her looks so that she could look like the victims, what I think, for some reason. I'm not sure why. Just because she's psycho monster, probably. I'm just blown away. This woman has 2 kids. Not only did she take Reagan's life and her unborn baby, which was going to be named Braxton, she's also ruined the life of her own 2 children. And Reagan's poor mommy is the one that found her. Now, can you imagine what that lady is going through? Finding her daughter, I reckon she was beat and stabbed. What a mess. What a sight. Bless her heart. My heart breaks for her. Just can't imagine. Oh, cool, Jack's mom. Welcome to Discord. Yeah, if you join Discord, it's an easy way to get a hold of me because you can send private messages to me. I don't check emails that often. I hate it. I don't know why. I hate checking emails. I get so many from just junk mail, you know. Okay. Let's see. In one Facebook thread, Wade Griffin, Taylor Morton, and a third person were commenting on people not believing in Taylor Morton's pregnancy. Oh, yeah, we read this yesterday. Wade Griffin says to someone, I'm glad you're willing to make something for us, Sierra. Everyone else thinks we're faking a whole damn pregnancy. And he's got laughing emojis with the little one that's not even here yet. Some people I once called friends are going to look so stupid in the weeks to come. Oh my goodness. I bet he is shocked, blown away. I mean, he really thought that she was pregnant. He was defending her on Facebook, evidently lost friends over this. And that damn bitch was lying the whole time, that evil bitch. Okay. Taylor replied to the Wade's comment as couldn't have said it any better than that. Someone replies, Wade Griffin, all you can do is pray for stupidity, but you are so right. Gosh, he looks like such a freaking fool. And people's probably giving him the side eye and wondering, you know, if he was involved in this. It's not looking like he was. Taylor Morton often wrote about pregnancy, according to posts captured by True Crime Society, which were open to friends only. One of the posts from July 9th, Taylor posted a photo of an ultrasound and a close-up of the baby's face from an ultrasound. She also included a message that read, Our sweet girl is measuring 2 pounds 2 ounces today. She is definitely handling everything like a champ. Her measurements came back good. Heartbeat running slower than her normal since they put Mama on a heart pill. We are scheduled for our full 3D ultrasound July 30th. And after seeing this sweet face, I cannot wait. And she says she is tiny but fierce. Can you believe this woman? I mean, she really thought this stuff out. She had been planning this for months. I think she had Reagan picked out as her victim for a long time. I don't even know if the words narcissist for her never lose hope. There's something else too. Psycho. She's all the above. Psycho, sociopath. She's all of them probably. Okay. In another post featured on True Crime Society, Morton posted about a health scare she had. Yes, ma'am, gave me 2 IV doses of blood thinner, she wrote in response to someone asking if the doctors could fix whatever was wrong. Go back tomorrow for second scan to see if what's left of clot is breaking up. Home health nurse is going to monitor me. I'm good. She knew exactly what to put in these posts about her medical condition because she used to work in the medical field. Said she was a, what is it, phlebotomist or something. Let's see what else it says. Home health nurse is going to monitor me. I'm good. Our Clancy gal's holding out strong too. We'll see OB every day the next week or two with the blood thinners. Here's Reagan. And her and Taylor were Facebook friends. I saw a post on that True Crime Society where Reagan had actually posted about running or having coffee. I don't know if they ran in together, but they had coffee together. And Taylor gave Reagan a gift. And Reagan made a post about it. I think she actually had it tagged where they were at. A home health nurse does not come to pregnant ladies. Just saying, if they are that sick, they're admitted to monitor the baby. I was sick the whole time I was pregnant. I actually had to have 3 ultrasounds a week, but I had that preeclampsia real bad. I was all swollen up, and my blood pressure was outrageous. They didn't send no home health nurse to me. You know, I just went to the doctor, and if I had to go to the emergency room didn't even see me. They sent me straight back to OB. That's the truth. I don't know about other hospitals, but around here, if you're pregnant and something's wrong, they don't see you at the emergency room. They send you straight back to OB. Kira knows about this, nurse teacher in the chat. She is such a liar, man. She had this stuff all thought and planned out. Okay, let's see what's saying about Reagan here. Bless Reagan's heart. She was so beautiful. Reagan had been very public about her pregnancy, posting photos of her ultrasound on Facebook on March 31st. On August 16th, Reagan wrote on a Facebook post in which she announced that a baby girl named Braxlyn Sage was going to be born roughly around November 10th. Oh my goodness, not that far away. According to the McCurtain County Gazette News, Taylor Morton told law enforcement that she only knew the deceased pregnant woman by her first name and thought they were the same age. That's a lie. They'd had coffee together and she had gave Reagan a gift. She had been, she had her picked out. She knew she was going to take her baby. When they met for coffee, she probably knew it. How did she think she was going to get by with this? Oh my God. If you give birth at home or whatever, in a car or whatever, not at the hospital, and you end up at the hospital, they're going to examine you, because you've just given birth, make sure everything's okay. Sure, you're not going to hemorrhage, all that. They're going to know. Okay, so Reagan Hancock's parents, Marcus and Jess Brooks, described feeling pained by the loss of their daughter and granddaughter, writing on Facebook, "God, please save us from this hurt we have." In a different post, she informed people that they were holding a service to celebrate her daughter. "We are welcoming friends and family to our house today to celebrate Reagan Hancock's life, and we will be here all day if you need the address. Please PM us and I'll send it to you." Reagan's mother wrote on Facebook that she was the one that found her daughter dead in her new Boston home. She wrote on Facebook, "I don't have it in me right now to make a long post, but mainly I'm begging for prayers without ceasing for our family. Our beautiful daughter, Reagan Hancock, and her precious unborn baby girl, Braxlyn, were murdered yesterday by Satan in the flesh. I found her, and Marcus and Chris were on the scene right after me. Our friends and family and community are rocked to the core. Our Reagan was one of the most precious people you would ever meet. Please, I beg, keep us in your prayers." Oh my gosh. Bless her heart. So, after Taylor Morton was discharged from the hospital, she was booked into jail. She's facing kidnapping and homicide charges in Oklahoma and could be arraigned Tuesday, October 13th, according to the news station. I thought she would face, didn't it? I'm confused about that. I thought she would face charges in Texas. Anyways, we have got to follow this, guys, and please remember Reagan's family and friends in your thoughts and prayers. Lord have mercy. I can't imagine what her mother's going through, and she will never get over this. She will never get that sight out of her head. I witnessed something traumatic, and there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it. I just don't mention it, but a lot. But yeah, it's something that you don't ever get over. And this is even worse because this was her daughter that she felt like that, brutally murdered. Okay. So it's saying that Taylor allegedly beat and stabbed her to death before she cut the baby from the womb. Very need that. It says okay, so after she arrived at the hospital with the baby, in the hospital, figured out that she hadn't had the baby, and then the reports came in that a woman was murdered and her baby taken. That's when they contacted police. The hospital did. It's just not. It's just not safe to be sharing that you're pregnant online. You should be able to, share the joy with everyone and the happiness you're feeling with everyone, but it's just not safe with these weirdos among us, these freaks. Here Reagan thought she had probably made a friend, and they probably bonded. She thought they were bonding over them both being pregnant, and here this evil psycho was plotting to murder her and steal her baby. About don't have any words to say about it besides just pure evil. Beware, everyone, beware of, people on social media. People will deceive you. They will act like they're a good person and they're really a wolf in sheep's clothing. Especially pregnant women, please beware. Please don't go meet anyone or let anyone come to your house to bring a gift or drop off free items. If you're in need of free stuff and you do want to meet someone from Facebook, please take someone with you. Meet at the local police station. They won't mind a bit. They will not mind a bit. If you think they will, just walk inside and say, hey, I'm meeting someone from Facebook. They're going to be giving me some baby stuff. Probably be a good idea to walk inside and tell them what you're doing. Please don't meet anyone alone. Single people, don't be meeting up with people you meet online that you don't know. Meet them in a public setting if you're going to do it. I actually thought you were going back and talking about the case from last year, the Howdy case. I just can't wrap my head around these women's line of thinking. Yeah, Michelle P., this is a totally new case. Oh, my goodness. I mean, and you look at this girl's picture and you wouldn't think that she would do something like that. Of course, you never think these monsters will do stuff like that. Look at Ted Bundy. People that knew him didn't want to believe it. Also, I've been running my mouth about this case ever since I got on here. I need to get to the other ones I wanted to share with you guys. That's a great idea, CC. Yes. Yeah, if you're going to meet someone and, you're really in need of some free items, meet at the police station. Actually, get there early. Take someone with you, too. Please take someone with you. But walk into the police station and be like, look, I'm out here in your parking lot. I'm meeting someone from Facebook to pick up some, baby items or whatever you're getting from them. Never go to anyone's house alone. Never meet anyone alone. Really, it's just not safe. Things aren't like they used to be, guys. People's getting more crazier. There's more evil in the world. I'm not sure why. It's insane to even think of doing such a thing. I just don't know how she thought she was going to get away with that. She's got something wrong with her upstairs, y'all. People that do things like that they're not right. You couldn't be right in the head to do something like that. But anyhow, I wanted to share with y'all this case out of Florida, a missing woman. I think this is, let me see where it's at. Orlando. Let me see if I can say this. Belle. Is it called Issel? Is that how you say that? Isle? Is it Issel? Belle Issel. She's been missing since September 25th. She left her home to go to the ATM. I believe it was to get $20. Yeah, $20. And no one has seen her since. She's a beautiful lady. Beautiful. I wish I was looking that good. Okay. Let's see what it says. They're offering a reward for information, $10,000. As the search continues for a missing Florida mother, a reward for information that leads to Stephanie Hollingsworth's whereabouts was doubled to $10,000. Says the family of Stephanie Hollingsworth has enhanced the crime line reward. Police Chief Laura Houston announced on Friday. It's now $10,000 for information which leads to locating the missing mother. Stephanie left her home in the Orlando suburb of Belle Isle on September 25th to run errands. She withdrew $20 from a nearby Bank of America drive-through off of Hoffner Avenue and Goldenrod Road at 2 p.m. She was in a 2000 champagne-colored Chevy Tahoe with Florida license plate Y50XUR. So her cell phone was left at home, her family says. She was last seen in a black shirt and gray pants. Black or gray pants. Sorry, guys, that case from before gets me tore up. Had me like this yesterday. And my heart just breaks for Reagan Hancock's mom finding her like that. Goodness gracious, what a gruesome scene that must have been. It says a video that surfaced earlier this month showed Stephanie Hollingsworth as she walked down a Walmart aisle in Orlando off of Goldenrod Road on September 25th. Oh, so that's probably when she was out running errands. Hollingsworth's husband, Scott, said it was completely out of character for his wife, who's a yoga instructor and a mother of 3 sons, to simply vanish. Security footage at the bank didn't show anything unusual, and Stephanie Hollingsworth didn't appear to be troubled or distressed. I'm going to have to give this husband the side eye for the time being. She's an amazing person, amazing mother. She's a beautiful soul and just gave everything she had to everyone in her life, he said. A lot of people loved her, and anyone could always count on her. Loved her? They should still love her, buddy. She's missing. She's not dead, as we know of. So what do you mean, loved her? She probably returned home and he did something to her, if the truth's known. She probably ran out, done some quick errands. She's probably forgetful, like I am, and left her cell phone at home. You know, maybe she's in a rush, or left her phone at home. I don't know. Well, that don't make sense. Well, she could have left her phone at home and someone did something to her, but she probably came back. He did something to her. After I said that, that totally didn't make no sense. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, she's not with us no more, I think. Anyways, oh, really? Have you done a reading on her? Well, I think it's strange that he said loved her. I mean, I don't think it's that weird that her phone was left at home, according to her husband. I think she probably came back. That's what I'm thinking. Of course, she could have been kidnapped. Says search volunteers met up on Saturday, scoured the surrounding areas, looking for Stephanie without luck. Family members are asking all businesses and residents in the area to check security footage to see if Stephanie Hollingsworth's vehicle was captured on camera. I probably shouldn't rush to judgment here. I'm just always suspicious of these husbands when they say their wife failed to return home. Because we know how it goes most of the time. Most of the time they're lying. They've done something to their wife or their partner. Let's go back up to her picture. Of course, she could have ran into someone. Wrong place, wrong time, and ran into a psycho. That's a good possibility. Yeah, I'm always suspicious of the husband. I'm not accusing him. I just said I'm going to give him the side eye. It's possible that she did return home from that shopping trip and something happened at home. I'll leave it at that. I'm going to try to keep up with this one and see what happens with it. Let's see. What else were we going to talk about this morning? Oh, Carole Baskin. But there was another case I wanted to share with y'all about this guy that killed his ex outside of her job. And let me tell you what he did. He painted his face black. So if there was any witnesses around, they would think that a black male did it instead of a white male. These two shared a child together, like a 1-year-old child, and the mom got full custody, and the ex didn't like it, so he killed her. He ambushed her. This happened in Texas also. The victim's name is Alyssa Burkett. She was 24 years old. She died at the scene from her injuries. A white Texas man, it says, may have disguised himself as a black man to ambush his ex-girlfriend at her workplace, where he shot her in the head and repeatedly stabbed her. Andrew Charles Beard, 33, turned himself in last week after Carlton police obtained a warrant for his arrest. He was charged with murder and ordered held on a $1 million bond. Burkett and Beard had been involved in a contentious custody battle over a 1-year-old child. And Burkett was awarded custody of the child on September 30th, the Morning News said. Burkett's mother, a co-worker, and her current boyfriend told police that she had said she was afraid of Beard and worried that he would try to kill her. The child is safe and in the custody of Child Protective Services, the police said. And there is evidence that he is responsible for this. Let me read it to you. This is crazy, y'all. He had tracking device under their vehicles. Let me shut my mouth and just read it so I don't spoil it. The boyfriend also said that she thought Beard had been tracking her because he appeared to know where she was at all times. According to the affidavit, police found a tracking device on Burkett's car, and the boyfriend found one on his car as well. When executing a search warrant at Beard's home, detectives found more of the same type of tracking devices. Now, witnesses told police they saw a man park in front of the Green Tree Apartments where Burkett was a manager just after 9 a.m. on October 2nd and fire a gun at Burkett's car. When police arrived, Burkett's co-workers were trying to treat her on the front steps of the apartment office. She had a gunshot wound to the head, multiple stab wounds to her arms and torsos. Witnesses described her assailant as being 6 feet tall, between 150 and 170 pounds, wearing all black clothing and a face covering. The affidavit said, Two of the witnesses told police they saw the side of his face and that he was a black man. The affidavit describes search results of multiple vehicles associated with Beard. Beard's car contained a grocery bag filled with several trash bags inside a diaper bag. One of the trash bags contained a serrated knife, a flathead screwdriver, and two bottles of a dark brown liquid makeup foundation. Another bag contained a pair of work boots cut into pieces smelling like bleach. Investigators also found a bag filled with makeup wipes with a brown substance on them and a small metal cylinder that appeared to be the cap to a makeup brush, the affidavit said. Detectives later found a 2004 Ford Expedition in an alley less than a mile from Beard's home and 27 miles from the crime scene. Inside, they found a dark hair with what appeared to be dried blood on it, and a fake beard with what appeared to be dark brown makeup inside. Surveillance footage showed the SUV driving towards the alley about 45 minutes after the shooting, according to the arrest warrant. When police contacted the owner of the Expedition, she told them she had sold the car on September 26th over Craigslist. The man who picked it up arrived in a silver van, she said. He was about 6 feet tall, weighed 109 pounds, and wore a face covering and a hat. Residents told police that the Expedition appeared in the alley a few days before the shooting, and that at one point a silver van was parked near it. Police have not located the silver van, but the warrant notes that trails and open areas connect the alley to Beard's home. Man, he really thought this out. How could you do that? Kill your child's mother, ambush her like that. Pure evil, pure freaking psycho. He was trying to pull a Susan Smith. Remember when Susan Smith drowned her kids and said that a black man hijacked her? That's what he was trying to do. Throw him off his trail, blaming on witnesses would think it was a black guy running from the scene. He thought he had it all planned out. Well, he's a dumb criminal, leaving all that evidence behind in his vehicle, but I'm glad he did. Why do they always think they will get away with murder? They're dumb. They're narcissists, I guess. They think they're smarter than everybody else, is what they think. She's a pretty young lady. So sad. Now her 1-year-old daughter, she's got to grow up without her mom. She won't have any memories of her mom, probably. More than likely. Sad situation. Okay. Yeah, they're so smart. He bought makeup, painted his face. He must have bought that really dark foundation. Painted his face and just left it behind in the vehicle. And makeup wipes. Freaking idiot. Even if he hadn't have left that evidence behind, they would have eventually found out that he did it. I mean, she was scared to death of him. He would have been the first person they looked at anyways without that evidence. CoverGirl, yeah. She's using some CoverGirl. So smart, he left all the evidence with DNA behind. Yeah. Even had his boots in the vehicle cut up. Had a serrated knife. Also had a screwdriver. All these killers, they think they're smarter than everybody else. There's no perfect murder. You always leave something behind. That's what Joe Kenda says. Homicide Hunter. I love that show. Oh, okay. So let's talk about Carole Baskin before I get off here. Wish I brought me a cigarette back here. Another one. I watched the Dateline episode about the disappearance of Dawn Lewis. Well, I watched it this morning, but it was on last night. Now I understand why Carole put out that video last night insinuating Dawn was a pedophile. Now she didn't say it, or she didn't say that, but she was telling this story about how he showed up at this lady's house he was doing business with, something about big cats. And the lady had told Carole that he had like this 12 or 13-year-old boy with him. Let me just go read what she says. Thank God she puts everything she's going to say in her description so I don't have to listen to that thing run her mouth. Goodness gracious. I was trying to give her the benefit of a doubt this morning. I was thinking to myself, it is possible that something else happened to Dawn. She's not responsible. That's a possibility. But I really think she knows what happened to him, just to be honest. Let's see, which journal was it? We don't want to read her stupid poem. Poem, however you say it. Give me just a minute, I'll find it. Anyways, Dawn did not take off flying no plane or nothing like that. You know what? Even though that Dawn Lewis owned planes, he didn't know how to fly that great. He had crashed 3 times. And he didn't even have a pilot's license at the time of his disappearance. He hadn't had one in several years. It's also strange. Carole never contacted his family. I mean, he had been gone for like a week missing before his daughters found out. She never contacted them about it. I think Anne McQueen did. Let's see what old Carole was saying. I think it was in this video. It says, I spoke with, this is what she's saying. Who was the little boy traveling with Dawn? I spoke with Susan Ranella Lawson this morning, who relayed a strange story to me. She was calling to have me ship her a lynx hybrid kitten that Dawn promised her in the winter of 96. She said he arrived at her house in an old beat-up grayish-blue van and had a very spotted female bobcat, the hugest cougar she had ever seen in her life, and a 12 or 13-year-old boy. She said it had been obvious that they had been on the road a long time and they had been sleeping on a foam egg crate pad in the van. She said Dawn took the cougar out of its wire crate and the boy was scared to death of it and climbed up in front of the van to avoid it. She said the little boy was very quiet. Dawn traded her the bobcat for a small 3-year-old male Canadian lynx. He told her he was going to breed it to a bobcat and give her a kitten back, or a Canadian kitten if that didn't work. She said Dawn was on his way to the Woods and Waters auction in Ohio. I rechecked my diaries from 96 and 97 and found no reference of Dawn going to the auction, but I was pretty happy when he was gone and therefore not as compelled to write. Oh, we know you was happy. You got real happy when he was permanently gone, right, Carole? You had to wait 5 years to have him declared legally dead before you get your hands on that money, though, yo witch. Okay. My concern is, who was that little boy? What happened to him? God, she makes me sick. Debbie Sampson could have been mistaken for a boy, but she was never afraid of cats, so it didn't sound like her. I told Susan that the cats had never arrived here and that Dawn was notorious for picking up cats along the way to auctions and then selling them there so that I wouldn't know about it. I asked what she thought I should do, and she said the best I could. She said she doesn't want money, but rather an animal, and I told her that I would not send one of our animals to her, but I would consider diverting an animal her way if a rescue call came in. Okay. Well, that's hearsay, Carole. So you shouldn't be up putting a video up acting like Dawn was traveling around with a 12 or 13-year-old boy with the egg crate mattress in the back of his van. I mean, she's trying to make people think bad things about Dawn, is what it is. Austin, hey, Austin, I think the Illuminati got him. They could have. They could have. She always tries to convince people that he was getting like dementia or whatever. But he was awful young. I mean, I know you can get it at a young age. I get that. But he wasn't, as old as like she makes out. She makes out like he was just so feeble and just batshit crazy is what she makes out like. I don't believe a word of it. My sister called this morning. She thinks Carole is innocent after watching Dateline last night. Oh no, never lose hope. We're we're gonna have to change her mind about that. It's possible she could be innocent. I was thinking about that this morning. It is possible. Someone else could have done something to him. One of his business dealings or something. But I don't think so. According to his longtime employee, Ann McQueen, very close friend, Dawn was going to divorce Carole. He had told her when the day he disappeared, he was going to go home, tell Carole he wanted a divorce. It was done. He was going to go live in Costa Rica. And they think that he went home and told her that, and she snapped on him, shot him, killed him. No way, innocent. I think that Kenny guy knows what happened to Dawn. I think Kenny and Carole know. That's how I'm going to say it. I think they know what happened. It's awful funny that Carole fired every one of Dawn's employees, every one of them, except for one, Kenny Farr. She kept the shadiest one. And what was he doing with Don Lewis's guns? I'm talking about a whole van load full of guns. I'm not talking about one or two shotguns. We're talking about tons of them. Pistols, shotguns, you name it. Well, she thought she could dance. We know that's wrong. Oh, my Lord. I actually expected her to do a little bit better than what she did. Really. I'm not lying. I really thought she would do a little bit better. But she surely didn't, honey. She surely didn't. She made a complete fool out of herself. And why did she have to keep doing a tiger theme for her dances? She should have switched it up. I mean, there's got to be more to her than just loving big cats. You know what I mean? I was looking, hoping that she would do something other than just the big cat thing, but of course she didn't. I should have known better. I was just hoping that she would I don't know. Hey, Natalie D. Hope everyone has a great day. I'm about to start work for the day, and this is nice to have in the background. Oh, thank you, Natalie. Thank you. Yeah, I've got to get going in a minute too, guys, and go check on my little Chloe, my little Yorkie, see how she's doing. The vet changed her medicine again. They want to give her 2 fluid pills a day. I guess keep that fluid away from her lungs, heart, something. It's affecting both. Poor little thing. It's so hard seeing little dogs get old, and feeble, and it's just so sad. Yeah, have a blessed day, Natalie. I'm glad you like listening. I like getting comments like that, especially like when I'm doubting myself and doubting doing YouTube. Yes, that's been going through my mind about not doing YouTube. But I just experienced a little burnout with the crime in the kids' cases, just to be honest. She is doing a little bit better, Austin. Thanks for asking. Chloe is doing a little bit better. She didn't cough until like 5:30 this morning. Um, I heard her coughing, so I got up, and she didn't cough long though. And then right before I got ready to go live, she started coughing, so I did have to go ahead and give her a little cough medicine, but she's doing some better. Oh, thanks, Natalie. Yeah, replay's awesome. I watch a lot of replays. It's just hard to watch a lot of live streams for me anymore. I've been trying not to watch too much YouTube anymore unless it's like true crime or something. I watch a little bit, some clips and stuff. But anyways, do y'all want to share that Discord link again? Okay, Verbs did. Thank you, Verbs. Yeah, if anyone wants to join Discord, there it is. We'd be glad to have you in there. Once you're in there so long, then you can move to like out of the general room and into something else. Alex V runs it for me, so she'd have to explain it, how she's doing it. I just let her do it because she knows what she's doing, and I completely trust Alex. Alex is awesome. Anyways, guys, if there's any updates or anything about any of the big cases we cover, I'll do a video and let y'all know. But I'm going to get off here, go grab me a smoke and some fresh coffee, and maybe do some more laundry. That's all I ever do. Anyways, thanks for the chat. It's been great. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Be safe, be kind. Peace.